Hello. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of things I predict. Who knows what I'll actually talk about, but kind of just going to start with what's been going on for me in the last couple of days. First of all, I went on my wellness week at the hot springs, and I have had, why do I feel like I'm like out of breath? Hold on. Maybe it's because I just ate a pink dinosaur cookie and I have developed a condition. Kidding, but I do feel kind of full from that because there's a little kid's birthday, and so my mom's making pink dinosaur cookies and I ate one. And did you know that I love the color pink? I don't know if you can see, but I'm currently wearing pink. My nails are pink. My bracelet's pink. You can't see my phone case, but it's also pink. So yeah, that would be the color that makes me quite happy, clearly. So I went to the hot springs, epic magical experience, and I'm back home. And I went to do laundry, and now there is a laundry situation I do not know how to fix yet. But all my clothes smell like sulfur because I didn't wash my swimsuits with the rest of the clothes. But I guess I would still wear clothes like after I was in the pool, before I showered, and so it got on my clothes, and then it was like in my suitcase, and then I washed everything together, and then all my clothes smell like sulfur. It's bad. That's bad. And I washed them 3 times in the washer with different products. I really just did not anticipate how bad this would be. Pretty sure I have to throw my swimsuits away, which is fine because they are really not nice ones. And they didn't fit well. So that's fine. But the rest of the clothes, you know, when you go on a trip and you take all the clothes you normally wear, and then if you lose all the clothes you normally wear, then you're left with all the clothes that you avoided wearing because they're like less comfortable. It's kind of like that. But it occurred to me that when doing dream analysis, I frequently have the symbolism of different outfits. And it means all different things, but a lot of times it's like, who are you being? You know, what are you wearing? And so I just did a little double check, and I Googled the spiritual meaning of sulfur, and the first thing that pops up is transformation. And what occurred to me is that if you consider that this waking life is a dream state, then not only is there symbolism in your dreams, there's the same symbolism in your waking life. Possibly, potentially, maybe. Why not? So then I thought to myself, because obviously this laundry situation is a huge pain in the butt. It's a royal pain in the butt. Like, I keep trying things, and right now all my clothes are taking a bath together with different products, and I've taken 3 baths now, not including the washer. You're not supposed to let them dry, I guess, because then it'll like really set in the smell. So it's like I'm just keeping them wet. Wish me luck. Okay, but anyways, if you consider this is a dream, you know, let's just pretend, maybe, and all the clothes, the outfits, are covered in sulfur. And if the spiritual meaning, symbol of sulfur is transformation, and all of my clothes right now are covered in the smell of sulfur, then this could be symbolism that in my life I'm going through a total transformation of my being, like really stepping into this transformation. Like, because in the dreams it's like one outfit, something's going on with one outfit at a time generally. And this is like all of my clothes. So in my dreams, a way I found, a really profound way. I need to like figure out how to breathe right now. Okay. Do you ever do that where you're like, man, I don't think I'm breathing sufficiently? I'm pretty sure it's because I'm so full. I had sushi and then I ate an entire dinosaur. But it was pink. So if I look at, so I look at my dreams currently, and I've said this before, but I am now looking less at my reaction and what I do in the dream and more looking at what am I shown. So if in this dream, in this waking life, I'm shown all of my clothes covered in sulfur. And if I was going to analyze that dream, I already said it. I would look at it as this is an entire wardrobe transformation. This is your entire being. And so the symbolism of that is pretty freaking awesome. But then I need to consider, in the dream, like you lay down, when you lay down, everybody goes like this, right? No one can fall asleep unless they put their hands like this. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I didn't forget what I was saying. It's going to come to me any second. Oh, thank goodness it did arrive. You go into the dream and you have the experience, and then it it seems like it abruptly ends. You don't have to worry about, the aftermath. Well, in this waking life, symbolically I'm shown all of my clothes covered in sulfur. My entire wardrobe is in transformation. But then, I'm not waking up. I still have all these clothes covered in sulfur. So, how can that just get fixed? How can they just wake up? I got the symbol, but now I have to clean them? I don't know. I'm going to figure that out because obviously the bathtub can't be full of clothes forever and I miss my clothes. So it's going to be figured out. But do you get what I'm saying? It's I have to deal with it. I got to show the symbol, but now I have to actually clean. Okay, the second part of kind of what's going on is I got a cortisone shot in my hip because I've been working with a doctor to heal a labrum tear from my car accident. And after being at the hot springs, my hip was feeling better than it has in 3 years. But I had this cortisone shot scheduled, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to go through with it because I doubt my hip is all better. But it felt like it's fully healed. But I'm I don't know if it's healed unless I try to do, go on a hike or do something challenging. Anyways, part of me considered there was some major healing that happened. But also, okay, anyways. So I get the cortisone shot. They say there's a chance that for a couple days, you could have a cortisone flare. So for those of you that are familiar with cortisone shots, you already know this type of story, but this was news to me. So basically I get the cortisone injection in my hip, deep in my hip, super uncomfortable. Don't recommend. Things just aren't supposed to go in there, I don't think. But then your body's immune system, your immune system responds to that foreign substance being in your body and attacks it. And so this attack looks like inflammation, swelling, pain. And so my body was doing a great job on this attack of the cortisone, because last night I was in so much pain, I was crying. I cry to like feel my feelings, but as far as pain goes, I don't really usually cry. Like I was crying. And rightfully so, because it felt horrible. And if I even moved or didn't move, it felt horrible. But what I've learned on my healing journey is I feel like there should be a better name for that, but right now it's the healing journey, is when, and I didn't always know this, and when something happens to you where you are forced to slow down, whether you get a cold, whether you have an injury, whether, I would say usually it's like a physical, it's like a physical thing. Whatever it is, and you think, oh man, this thing is slowing me down. It's like you're being slowed down for a reason. And once you realize that and you can surrender to the slowdown, it's like, I've had it happen so many times. You, because of that injury or illness, even if it's just going to be like a flare up of whatever you have in your life for one day, when I've been completely slowed down, I mean like I can't move, or I have to like walk in slow motion. Like you're just slowed down. You're not driving out and doing things, like you're just staying home, you're sitting still. That is when really cool stuff happens to me. In fact, almost all of my really profound spiritual experiences were on days like that. So yesterday, certainly, the pain really hit last night, but then so all today, I feel my feelings. I do some natural remedies to try to feel better, but also I just have this knowing that being with that pain, being with the dysfunction, letting myself feel it, letting myself also distract myself from it by meditating and just like coming and back to myself and moving out of the thinking mind and doing the different practices. You become so much more present. You are slowed down, and therefore you are in a position to receive divine guidance. And so this is kind of just a reminder to anyone and everyone, all the beings. Next time you find yourself in a situation, maybe you have a rolled ankle or you have whatever's going on, realize that it's an opportunity for you to accept that you're on the bench. Like, okay, coach, right now you want me on the bench. Well, what do we do when we're on the bench? Being on the bench doesn't mean necessarily like you suck. Like maybe you are at a place in your life where you do suck. But it doesn't matter. You're on the bench, you're focusing on the basics. Hydration, rest, visualizing for when you're back out in the field. You're focused on the basics. So when you're slowed down, don't think of it as, oh no, I can't go be busy. It's like a really fantastic gift for you to participate, to slow down, like completely stop and participate in your experience differently, to recalibrate for when you go back out onto the field. And in this specific instance, I've been feeling so much better, and after years of being in a lot of pain, I've been feeling a lot better now. And so last night, the amount of pain I was having, I did not like it because I love sleeping and I couldn't I couldn't sleep because I was so uncomfortable, but I was grateful to experience it because it reminded me what pain feels like, and to feel more compassion for people I know that are in chronic pain, just to feel like what that feels like, and also an opportunity to feel really grateful for the amount of pain I'm not in anymore. And so, yeah, I think when you're shown something you don't like, it's like an opportunity to, you can't have the light without the dark. And so it's like, if you feel annoyed, it's like an opportunity to be like, oh, well, I can really appreciate feeling joyful. Like it's like, okay, I feel annoyed. Like, okay, well, this makes me really grateful for the time that I feel joyful. Just like a reminder to be grateful for the other end of the spectrum when you do experience that, because we fluctuate back and forth. So those are my stories of the last couple days. And again, I don't know how to get that out of my clothes, but I am really excited. So like in my waking life, I'll be like, an animal walks across the road. I'm like, oh, what's that a sign of? But kind of like analyzing this situation with the clothes and realizing that's part of the symbolism in how I work with the dreams, and then bringing it into this waking life. I feel like kind of excited about that. Because now I can do it more intentionally. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So what did I come up with today? Oh yeah. I'm just over here being a spiritual investigator, specializing in dream work. And I'm so happy to share stories with you. Thank you for listening. And that's all for right now. Let's see if I can move my hip and turn this off. Yep, I can. Bye.